What's up, everybody? It's Haelian, and I got a new game for you here. It's called Halftime Heroes, but there's a big asterisk here, and it is very, very much so a Vampire Survivors game. You know, there's some obvious takeaways that they wanted to make a game like Vampire Survivors and stuff like that. But nevertheless, I want to show you it. This is the permanent skill tree. I did like 2 runs, you know, they're like not even 10 minutes a piece, basically. But if you tried Vampire Survivors, you could definitely look at it this way. I unlocked 1 new class here, so I'll do this and I'll explain what happens as we go. Each class has different stats and different starting items here, it looks. But I'll try out the new one I just got, which is Warrior. It's pretty challenging, I think. I didn't get very far, but I guess that's kind of normal. All right, blue orbs are experience, gold orbs are gold, which are the meta currency to get stronger between each run. Red orbs are healing, as you can see here. Pretty easy going. Our starting weapon is a big hammer that falls down on enemies, and yeah, now it's Vampire Survivors time, basically. Or Magic Survivors too, if you want to look at it that way. I got this, this game was like $3 was on sale for us, a little bit less, so it's the same price essentially too. Weird thing to also copy over, but it's not bad. It's not terrible, I think I can say. Let's see, so we got a new spell. Cast Fire Spirit throws piercing, strong fireballs in random directions. We can decrease our cooldown or improve gold gain and loot chances. Well, I only have 1 spell, so I should probably take another spell, I think. So now we got these fireballs as well. I think that, I mean, this game just came out, so it's obviously not gonna have as much stuff to the game. So we got damage up, area up, or upgrade the hammer, which gives it a bigger area and makes it deal more damage. Sure, let's upgrade the hammer. Big hammer. It doesn't have as much stuff, so I don't know if there's a big reason. There's also like some key flaws here that even if the game continued for a while, like, I'm not certain I'd really want to play it a lot yet. Because, well, A, the camera angle and the 3D nature of it is such that, you can't really tell how close you are to enemies a lot of times. Like, the depth perception is kind of difficult at moments, I gotta say. And at the end of the day, I am playing, like, the same game that I played, but just in a slightly different way. Alright, 3 new spells. Cast a shield that damages the first 3 enemies that touches it. Or that electrifies nearby enemies. Summon an electric device over the most nearby enemies. Zaps all enemies in an area for 6 seconds. I don't think I've had this one, so I'll try it. Oh, okay, I think I see. I think I understand. There are bosses in the game. You can upgrade your spells. There's quite a few spells because I don't think I've seen them all still. I don't know if there's something that's kind of like evolutions. I don't know yet. Just not sure. I haven't seen anything like it. I would be a little doubtful if there was, really. This kind of brings in the argument of like, what are we okay with in terms of similarities in games, you know? Like, I think I talked a lot about it before myself already, but it's kind of like, I don't think this is so similar to where, like, I would totally dismiss it, but it is still quite similar at the same time, so it's really hard to know where to draw the line. Let's see, level the Fire Spirit, more damage. I think cooldown reduction is just always good, personally. It doesn't give you, like, big numbers or anything. It doesn't really tell you strict numbers or anything, though, so. Looks like the hammer does the most. Looks like our little Tesla coil here. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it knocks them back, so it's kind of a garlic type situation, I guess. So maybe it's okay to do that. We'll see what the level looks like. It depends what the level really does. All right, we got our boss in the top right. It is gonna drop a chest. Is there anything else I need to explain here, really? I don't really think so. I don't think there's anything I'm missing. Our health bar is the blue bar in the top left. The gold bar is our experience. Okay, we just run away. And once you kill the boss, ooh, boom, you get an automatic attract orb for everything. Spirit Blast. Cast a spiritual bomb that triggers after a small delay, dealing 15 points of damage. I've never had that one either, but it doesn't sound great, honestly. Maybe I start doing spell damage now? Because if we can get the electricity to do well here, it might be good. Agility increases movement speed and damage reduction. Thundernado. Cast a thunderous tornado to roam the battlefield, hitting for 10 points of damage. Several projectiles in a random area dealing 3 points of damage. Let's do agility. And then here's like the sort of chest thing that's going on. So you roll and you can get like 1 chest, 2 chests, or 3 chests if you roll a perfect 18 with 3 dice. It's 1 through 6 on the dice. But it's all very random. Dang, rolled 11, so I only get the brown chest. Now you can get stuff that lets you roll again or gives you better luck and stuff like that at it. Wait, why did I get the blue chest? I thought I only rolled an 11. Don't question it, don't question it. All right, so here's what it did. Brown chest gave us +1 level on Justice Hammer. Blue chest gave us +3 levels on the Justice Hammer and a bunch of gold, like, which is again is the meta currency. All right, hammer's looking pretty big. Now I'd say. Let's see. Luck? I don't think it's luck, right? Light. I don't think I've tried Dark Pillars. I'll try that. Okay, I kind of see. It's probably going to be kind of weak compared to the other things. The other problem is, like, a lot of games already have this issue, but the visual noise gets to be so much, especially for stuff that's, like, surrounding me. Like, good luck trying to make out when an enemy is going to be close to you, kind of thing, you know what I mean? So now we just wander around, you know? I mean, this game was like $2 and something cents for me, so I don't mind putting it. But I understand if you're saying like, well, I don't want to buy this, you know, I already bought Vampire Survivors and I don't want to experience it a different way. But maybe you're someone that's just looking for something, you just want more of that kind of action, so maybe it could be for you, you know what I mean? Whoa, 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 whoa. I've talked about this in other Vampire Survivors videos, but it's interesting because I do think Vampire Survivors is an interesting case because it did kind of spawn a big wave of similar games. You know, I know there was a game before it, though, on mobile called Magic Survival, I think it is, but, you know, that, which cued Vampire Survivors to come about, but now that's really taken by storm, and now we're really seeing a big wave. So, like, we're seeing almost like a new genre born. And it's interesting because, you know, you look at other games that were very popular and did really well, and you can't really, like, clone them as easily and stuff. You can't copy them as easily. Like, a game like Hades, like, the things that did well, like, you can't just copy that and do it again. Like, that's, you know, like, millions of dollars in production and stuff like that. You can't just clone having amazing art, music, sound design, voiceovers, you know, balancing, variety. Like, you can't just do it like that. Vampire Survivors, it's like much more on the budget-friendly end of things, I guess, is what I'm saying. Fires a flurry of magic missiles in front of the player. Increases all spell damage. I'm gonna do spell damage. Maybe we can go big on the hammer or something here. So for this game, I don't know if there's a time limit. I'm gonna guess not. There's like a challenge on the front page of it. It says like the first 10 people to reach wave 80 or something like that, or maybe beat wave 80 gets like a free Steam key. But it's like, but I already own the game. So it could just be, it is infinite, but gets substantially hard. It definitely gets like really hard to survive as time goes on, for sure. We're doing okay for now, but it definitely gets quite hard. And also, enemies hit you really, really hard as well. Like, you go down really fast. I think it's kind of unfortunate you gain levels really slowly in this game comparison. Like, I'm only level 9 now. I think it would be preferable to have, like, a little bit more interaction in terms of, like, the levels and stuff like that. You also, like, it's definitely just slower paced overall. Like, how slow you move, how slow the enemies move, and all that stuff. And all that stuff. Big bonks. Okay. We got our next boss. Give me that sweet, sweet chest. I need a big roll here. Bonk. Hammers down on him. So that's the thing. Like, I don't even know if I should bother trying to collect everything. Let's see. Increases cooldown reduction. I think I do like that the best. Call me boring if you want. Like, why should I go around collecting everything when I'm just gonna get, you know, a ginger suck every so often? Roll! Oh, I get the +2. Okay, the luck modifier just adds 2 to the roll. Okay, that's interesting. Agility +2. Agility gives us move speed and damage reduction, so that's not so bad. I don't mind that. Like, I could just mostly stand here and or just avoid enemies in like a little circle more so, since I'm like guaranteed to get the suck after a boss, basically, you know what I mean? The arena is also very small, you know, there's not a lot of, I don't know, like you can't really just, you got a big we got a big green orb there. Okay, hold on, focus, Dan. Stormcaller. Okay, that's the Tesla coil, right? So this reduces the cooldown of it and makes the damage go up. Dark Pillars, same thing, cooldown reduction, and the damage goes up. Damage goes up quite a bit. I don't know. Let's do Stormcaller because it pushes enemies away, I believe. Maybe that'll keep us safe later, and just having a shorter cooldown on it will help. And then we pray that everything gets killed by the hammer. But yeah, prepare yourselves for wave after wave of new games that seem an awful lot like Vampire Survivors. I'm not gonna like cover a bunch of them or anything like that, but this one seemed like it was priced right, at least, and it wasn't too bad, you know. I was preparing my refund button, but it's not bad. That's for sure. And I think it's different enough to, you know, it's got its own unique assets and everything, so. It's a little goofy. The music's a little tedious and doesn't really always fit, but it seemed kind of cute at the least. Let's see. All new spells. Fires an arcane missile to the most nearby enemy, pierces the first 6 enemies. 12 points of damage. Fires a flurry of magic missiles in front of the player. In front of me? I don't think I've had this one, so I'm gonna try that. When do I get to see it? There they are. Okay, so it's just a bunch of small missiles. Okay. On a medium-sized cooldown, it looks. Alright. Oh, the Tesla coil ain't doing anything anymore. I thought it knocked back enemies, but maybe not. Okay, big green orbs I think are just extra experience, I think. Alright, give me the hammer. Oh, we got hit. That might have been the first time we got hit. They do drop like a lot more health around, but like I said, the enemies hit really hard. So you can die from just 2 to 3 hits potentially. It seems a lot of the time. Yeah, here's when the struggle begins. I really wanted more levels on the hammer, probably. And or cooldown reduction to get more hammers. It's hard to really tell. Like, I don't know what the strategies are. Like I said, I did like 2 mediocre runs right before this. So whatever the key strategies are, I'm not really sure yet. It could just be to grab all the spells instead of trying to put in a lot of levels on singular spells. It's very possible to do that. That you'd want to do that, rather. Okay, where is the boss exactly? Is that it on the left? The wizard-looking thing? I think it is. Okay, let's face the wizard. There we go. The missiles come down, and so does the hammer. Looks like the missiles are keeping it back a lot, too. Almost there. Dunzo. Alright. Let's see. More hammer equals more damage in wider area. Stormcaller equals quite a bit more damage. I think getting this something like the Stormcaller to a reasonable amount of damage might be kind of wise. Whereas the hammer kind of does enough, maybe? For now. Whereas if the Stormcaller gets better, like hopefully it can get some kills on its own and stuff. Alright, let's get the chest. Come on, we need some luck. Oh my god, that is not the luck. Alright, Stormcaller +1. Ooh, that was not great, I'll admit. Alright. Oh boy. So yeah, this game is early access too, so they have a roadmap with some plans of what they're gonna do. So this is a flaw, I think, big time, is that they have, sometimes you can get the same thing offered at it in the same slot. It's like, why would you do that? I do think Fire Spearman might be the best here. The damage goes up quickly, but it is like 100% random where it shoots and stuff, so that's like the downside to it, I think. Oh boy, I'm trying to get to this stuff. These little wolf heads. What are those? They're creepy. Why is everything like decapitated, it seems? Uh-oh, I'm getting hit. Don't go down yet, come on. I can't really make any leeway that way. Just try not to get hit now and don't focus on getting experience or anything. Try to get that health orb real quick. You do have some health regeneration. The skill, the permanent skill tree has a lot of different stuff. Some of it is just strict stat upgrades, but it does have some more interesting things too, like deal damage when you get hit and some other stuff like that. Let's see. All right, let's go this way. Let's not go that way. But I'm curious what y'all think. You know, I know a lot of us have played or at least tried Vampire Survivors, and a lot of people like it. So I'm curious what y'all think about this possible influx of games very similar to it. Whoa! Competition usually leads to, you know, higher quality products. So there's some kind of debate, but obviously there comes a point where it's like you're just stealing ideas, you know. Let's see. I don't think it's the luck. Give me the Stormcaller again. Will the Stormcaller ever be okay? I just don't know if it deals enough. Where'd the boss go? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I'm getting hit. Run, please. I died. And again, it's kind of hard to tell. There's not a lot of, I've done better than this even. I think I got to wave like 40 something in a previous one, but I think the build was mediocre and I wanted to try a bunch of different things and stuff like that. But yeah, that's Halftime Heroes. And again, you can spend the coins that we got on different upgrades and stuff like that, and there's quite a few to get here. And it's not like Vampire Survivors where you upgrade one, everything costs more. It's more like you just level up one at a time and then it goes up by one. Like if I do agility here, then that one goes up, the cost of that one goes up by quite a bit. But all right, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal, and I'll see you all in the next video. All right, bye everybody.
Pardon me, could I have a meowment of your time, YouTube? It's me, Grandpaw, Haelian's beloved kitty cat wonder. If you love this hysterical content, pitter-patter your way over to twitch.tv/Haelian, where we stream every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 12 PM Eastern. I loaf you. Nya.